and salutations. Welcome to another exciting episode of Articulation Radio. I am your hostess, the eternally grateful Goddess Sage. You know how we do things here at Articulation Radio. We will kick off the top of the day's episode by taking a quick glance at the news headlines. And today's news segment is sponsored by bepublished.org. And here are three of the headlines I saw today, Wednesday, May 8th, 2019, when visiting elitevaluesnews.com. In business news, Houston Job Fair takes place at 11 a.m. at Sheridan Suites, Houston, near Galleria in Houston, Texas. In entertainment news, Framing Shadows, Framing Lives, a Rosemary McGee creativity conversation with Kimberly Wallace Sanders and Mary Schmidt Campbell takes place today at 6 p.m. at the Robert Woodruff Library at Emory in Atlanta, Georgia. And in sports news, the Miami Marlins play the Chicago Cubs at 7 p.m. at Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois. And those are three of the headlines I saw today when visiting elitevaluesnews.com. How about you head on over right now and see what headlines you see?
Looking to get the latest news? Visit Elite Values. EliteValuesNews.com has all the latest news and information. Check out the headlines daily. EliteValuesNews.com for all of your latest news.
Do you want to be published? Are you looking for a high-quality, low-cost way to be published with a fast turnaround? Visit bepublished.org to publish today. www.bepublished.org. Bepublished.org. Publish today. Books, movies, and music.
Listeners, we love you, we hear you, and I am definitely glad to be with you again today on another exciting and fresh installment of Articulation Radio. Now, this episode will be filled with nothing but music, and we are going to touch on a topic, so let's get this show rolling for you. ARTistreview.com. All artists need a platform. The Artist Review makes sure you have the one you need to put your work in front of your fans.
ARTistReview.com, Artist, REVUE.com. From arranging art exhibitions to musical performances to radio interviews to so much more, the Artist Review helps your work get seen. ARTistRevue.com, ARTistReview.com.
You just heard The Horizon of Love by Stone Keepers featuring Revel Day. And we kicked off today's episode of Articulation Radio with Keep On Missing You by Aiden Cole. Up next is Good Morning Heartache by yours truly, Goddess Sage, with Myron Mills on piano.
Have you always wanted to start a business but can't seem to get it off the ground? Call 972-880-8316 for your free initial consultation with a representative from The Conglomerate. or visit theconglomerate.work today to book your consultation in person. Theconglomerate.work, THECONGLOMERATE.WORK, theconglomerate.work. Call 972-880-8316 to start your new business today.
Good morning, heartache. You old lonely sight. Good morning, heartache. Thought we said goodbye last night. I tossed and turned until it seemed you had gone. But here you are with the dawn. Wish I'd forget you, but you're here to stay. It seems I met you when my love went away. Now every day I start by saying to you, good morning, heartache. What is new? Stop haunting me now. 'Cause I can't shake you, know how. Just leave me alone. I've got those Monday blues straight through Sunday blues. Good morning, heartache. Here we go again. Good morning, heartache. You're the one who knew me well. Might as well get used to you hanging around. Never. So good morning, heartache. Do sit down. Have tea with me, but do go, please.
Do you frequently shop online and you're looking for a new place to shop? Join the club, JeffersonTaylor.club, where models, designers, inventors, and other creators offer customers the best products at fair prices. Jefferson Taylor, JeffersonTaylor.club. Join the club. Shop today, JeffersonTaylor.club.
On today's episode of Articulation Radio, we will be discussing pulpit pimping and swindling sheep. Now, we've touched on this topic in another way in the past when we did an expose on pastors who are molesting members of their congregation. Now, on this particular episode, though, we are going to, when I say pulpit pimping and swindling sheep, we will be discussing various allegations that are against a pastor in Chicago. Now, I have reached out to this pastor. I hopefully will be hearing back from him soon. I did let him know that we were in production and, would love to hear his side of the story. Now, this pastor's name is Marquel Taylor or Marquel Taylor, and he is the pastor of Christian Covenant Missionary Baptist Church located at 200 West 115th Street in Chicago, Illinois. So when I come back after I play a few more songs, hopefully by then I would have had a chance to talk to the pastor about these allegations. But just so you all know, and for those of you, some of you, matter of fact, I know a certain number of you already know that it's things that you reported to Elite Values News that even made this a story that came to Articulation Radio. But yes, I, of course, want to, just in summary, just read one of the quotes that actually was the reason for this being the alarm sounding on this. And it had to be, today's topic was, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, pimping the pulpit from all angles to fleece the people. Let me reread that. He is a wolf in sheep's clothing, pimping the pulpit from all angles to fleece the people. And there are various things that were said coming from different people I'll get into those because it's a lot. And I hope that this pastor will return my call and state his side. Otherwise, if he doesn't place the call, I did let him know that if he does not call before production and before this broadcast, that he is welcome to call at any time and, of course, be a guest on the show in the future so that, we can, really hear his side and, discuss these things because these are serious. But, let me play something because, it's like, oh, y'all, this is, another one of those where the music will be great. The commentary will be candid and I hope great. But, the details, they're not good. But you all know, I'll say this, though, at least it's not as bad as some pastors, but it's definitely so bad to where, no, you would not want this to be your pastor. And if you or someone is going to this church, baby, tell them no, they may need to be praying for some guidance from God or making sure they at least don't drop nothing in that bucket. So, but here come a couple of songs for you, and then I'll come back with these details for you.
You are listening to Articulation Radio. Head on over to articulationmedia.club and let us know your thoughts.
That was Them Stories by Signey. Up next is To the Top 3 by Martin Land.
You have a product? Let them help you increase sales. You have a video? Let them help you make it go viral. PeopleWarmers.com. PeopleWarmers.com for all your advertising, marketing, and promotional needs. They also take care of events planning. PeopleWarmers.com. Visit them today.
PeopleWarmer.com. Book your travel today. PeopleWarmer.com for wherever you want to stay. PeopleWarmer.com. Wherever you want to play. PeopleWarmer.com. Go see a concert today. PeopleWarmer.com. Book everything you need. PeopleWarmer.com. Go ahead. Please, please.
Okay, people, I can honestly say that I tried and I went above and beyond and I placed an extra call. And no, I still did not get an answer from Pastor Marquel Taylor of Christian Covenant Missionary Baptist Church. And I have still not gotten a call back. So what I'm going to do real quick is play. And as you all know, as reporters, we cannot reveal our sources, but it's our job to report the information we have and to attribute it to the proper people, even in ways when their identity need to be protected. But, as you know, we don't know these things or these people or, can't make up these things. We can make them up, but they won't be true, so, it's impossible to create a person who is over this church and it's really real. And so, but at any rate, I'm going to play a couple of little recordings for you so that at least you can hear some of the main accusations, and then I'm going to come back and talk about it. Okay, hold a second.
This man playing with people over there, dog. He don't even take care of his kids, man. This fool done quit his job to avoid paying child support.
He be cheating on his wife and he got a gambling problem too.
And that stuff is just some of the stuff that we heard. People, when I tell you that, and again, going back to that main quote, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, pimping the pulpit from all angles to fleece the people. And then to hear people are saying that this man, this Pastor Marquel Taylor of Christian Covenant Missionary Baptist Church in Chicago, Illinois, has kids that he's abandoned. He quit his job to avoid paying child support, they say. They claim that he started his church mainly to prey on people, that he wasn't called by God to lead the people, that this is someone who called himself to do it because he sees it as a way to, I would say, maximizes profits. But yeah, they say as a way to prey on Christians. And on top of that, how some people are saying that he has a gambling problem. And I guess that, that'll kind of play into how, they say that he uses the church to hide his misdoings and misappropriates and misuses church funds. And then the thing about them saying that he cheats on the first lady. And I know some of this stuff. We're like, hey, there are a lot of pastors that are doing the same thing. And no, that does not make it okay at all. That is not what I'm saying by that. By no means does it make it okay. But it just points out the fact that God is snatching a cover off of all these fake pastors. Now, everybody knows that even I am an ordained minister. Everybody is called to go out and be evangelist. But I perform weddings, and that's what I do with mine. I don't hold myself up as someone who is leading people because I'm saying I have this master and I'm walking in God's step and God guide everything I do and I don't sin no more. And, and I'm presenting this front, me and a spouse of mine, that everything's great and we're such godly examples when in reality, no. Our stuff is messed up. As a matter of fact, shit's fucked, and then you're doing a whole bunch of jacked up stuff, and I'm going to make it a point to not say any additional cuss words to be sure to not have to mark this episode as explicit. And that's the only reason why I'm not going to just go in because, it's just sickening to hear of people, especially the clergy, people who are supposed to, you're the main one who's supposed to be helping people, being an example for people who are hurting, who are in need. I mean, how is it that and then you want your church to grow. You want even more people to come there. And of course, we know that that's the goal because everyone with every business, even Articulation Radio, wants more listeners. Anybody who's doing anything, you want to reach more people. But definitely all of you, not just the dirty pastors, not just the first ladies, and the lovers of the pastors, that are sitting up and benefiting and pretending and being fake and doing all these things. And what's so funny is like all these people are the main people that when you call them out on what they're doing, or if they're doing some foul, they so quick to sit up and throw the Bible and say, oh, God, this, God, that, oh, forgiveness. No. Because we know if you're going to bring the Bible into it, that holds you even more accountable. And you definitely cannot win that argument against that. Because no, what you're doing is foul. It's nothing that makes it right in the Bible unless you're saying that you are sincerely remorseful of what you've done, that you never are going to do that again. And you are going to confess before your congregation what you're doing so that you can go and ask Yah to forgive you for the sins that you have committed and that you've been hiding. And at the end of the day, because I'm really livid. I know you guys could tell it's like I'm really holding back, and I don't like holding back. I like being authentic, but I know that, hey, sometimes you can't be 100% you because it's too much for others. But at the end of the day, for all of you pastors, not just Marquel Taylor, who is welcome to call, as he knows he's welcome to call. I even left him a voice message stating so, but yes, if we hear from him, great. If we don't, great. What he needs to do is the same thing that every other dirty pastor, and not just dirty pastor, but anybody going around living lies, deceiving people, misusing people, abusing people. Stop it. You really need to stop it, because don't you know that, baby, you've chosen your side with the work that you're doing. And those of us who've chosen the other side for the work that we're doing, we're going to defeat you, baby. So you might as well get your stuff together now, so that way God will at least have some kind of mercy on you. Because there are plenty of us that are willing vessels for the wrath of Yah anytime God needs us to be. So not just vessels for the wrath, but vessels for anything else, like encouragement. Because people, as you know, we always encourage you to do the things that you know you are supposed to be doing. No excuses, nothing else. Do what you know you are supposed to be doing, no matter what's going on. Do what it is you know you are supposed to be doing. Nothing less than that. If you want to do more than that, great. Do more than that, but first do that. But definitely don't do what you know you should not be doing. And whatever it is that you're doing that you know you should not be doing, stop it right now. And if it's something to where you're in so deep to where you can't stop it right now, you better start pulling yourself up out of it right now, baby, because you already have the boots. They are laced up. Use those straps. Knot it up. Balance yourself. Pull yourself up, out, through. Do whatever it is you need to do. But people, we have to stop mistreating each other. We have to stop misusing each other. I mean, we know. How can you expect a better world and a better place when you're not trying to even do it yourself? Especially those of you who call yourselves leaders. I think I'm going to go to this man's church one Sunday and just pull a Kanye and snatch the mic. I think I'm going to do that. You know what? Here are a couple more songs for y'all.
Would you like for a motivational speaker to come to your company or organization to speak to your group? Visit lifespurposeministries.com. That's lifespurposeministries.com, or call 972-880-8316 to book your motivational speaker today. That's Life's Purpose Ministries, 972-880-8316. Book a lecturer today.
That was I Can't Help It by Myron Mills Project. Up next is Street Smart by Gunnar Johnson, which will be followed by Don't Care One by Jonathan Yarfahag, as well as You've Got Issues by Spring Gang featuring Amaranthine, before we close out the episode with You Don't Know What Love Is by yours truly, Goddess Sage, with Myron Mills on piano.
Articulation Radio, thanks you so much for listening. So head on over right now to articulationmedia.club and let us know your thoughts on today's episode. In the meantime, we're going to keep the show rolling for you. Want to buy stocks, jewels, real estate, or other high-end items? Would you love to be able to contribute to charitable initiatives but cannot do these things with the money you currently have? Join Regal City Investment and Social Club, where you can pool money each month with other investors to make major purchases, give to the needy, and possibly turn a profit. www.regalcity.xyz. Become a Regal citizen today by joining Regal City Investment and Social Club. regalcity.xyz.
If you're looking for ghost writers, grant writers, technical writers, any kind of writers, go to the Writers Consortium. Their website is maryjefferson.us, MaryJefferson.us, the Writers Consortium, for all of your writing needs, proposals, grants, academic papers, whatever it is you dream of, ghostwriting. The Writers Consortium can help you achieve your goal.
See me now, why don't you hear me out? Can't you see what we're about? I see you at my door, wanting in, come back for more. I don't want this anymore. 'Cause baby, we got issues, yeah. Not gonna make them dictate my life. So baby, if you got issues, yeah, don't you take them out of me. Honey, I think we lost the toe. Watch. Guess I'm not into you that much. So goodbye, my love. Already found someone that I'm thinking of, and I lose myself again to someone who's got the toe. Someone who's got the toe. Let me go, let me out. My time is precious to me, so you just have to do without. Here's something you can think about. You play me good, there's no doubt, but you're the one that's missing out. 'Cause baby, we got issues, yeah. Not gonna make them dictate my life. So baby, if you got issues, yeah, don't you take them out of me. Honey, I think we lost the toe. Watch. Guess I'm not into you that much. Ooh. So goodbye, my love. Already found someone that I'm thinking of, and I lose myself again to someone who's got the toe. Someone who's got the toe. 'Cause baby, we got issues, yeah. Not gonna make them dictate my life. So baby, if you got issues, don't you take them out of me. Honey, I think we lost the toe. Watch. Guess I'm not into you that much.
Are you single and seeking a lifestyle club that's centered around you? Go to sittingroom.xyz to register today. Sittingroom.xyz, where sexy singles socialize. Get merchandise and event invites by joining us at sittingroom.xyz today.
You don't know what love is. until you flipped your heart and you have lost. You don't know what love is. Do you know how lost hearts feel? The thought of reminiscing and how lips that taste of tears ooze their taste for kissing. You don't know how hearts burn for a love that never lives yet never dies, until you faced each dawn with sleepless eyes. You don't know what love is. No, you don't know. No, no. No, no, no. You wish you knew. Shubby-dum-dum, wet-dum-dum, let-dum go. No, no, you don't know. Do you know how lost hearts feel? The thought of reminiscing and how lips that taste of tears, they ooze their taste for kissing. You don't know how hearts burn for a love that never lives yet never dies. No, until you faced each dawn with sleepless eyes. You don't know. No, you don't know a thing about what love is. You don't know. No, no, no.
Weddings are expensive, but your love is worth it. Go to marryusnow.us to book the Minister of Love to officiate your wedding today. The fee is only $200 if your wedding is in the city of Chicago, and there is only a small fee to get the Minister of Love to travel outside of Chicago to your wedding location. Book the Minister of Love today. Visit marryusnow.us. That's marryusnow.us.
The staff at Articulation Radio appreciates you so much for tuning in today, and I, Goddess Sage, especially appreciates you for tuning in. Be sure to, in the meantime, before you catch us on our next episode of Articulation Radio, do the things that you need to do to move forward with the things that you want to move forward on. No more excuses, okay? Keep being a doer, keep being a move maker, and keep being exemplary.
Articulation Radio. Articulationmedia.club. How long have you been sitting on that manuscript? It's time to move it forward. Stop talking. Bepublished.org. 972-880-8316. Articulation Radio. Articulationmedia.club. Bepublished.org. BEPUBLISHED.org.